So I just got done with our Labor Day workout at our gym, and it was really hard. I haven't felt like I was gonna throw up in a workout in a long time, and I was on the verge like half of the workout. And it was mainly due to the fact that I just had a gut ache because, I am just taking a little break from tracking over the weekend, and I have been doing really good, but then I got home last night and I was like, I'm gonna eat that entire thing of Halo Top I have in the freezer because I can't stop at half. Who can stop at half? Nobody. And if you can, good job. So anyways, I ate the entire thing of Halo Top, and this morning my belly was mad. So just a good reminder of why I don't do those things often. Back from a day at IKEA. Why is shopping so exhausting? Me and Mallory went, and because you have to go with a girlfriend, especially Mallory, because she's like a professional interior decorator. So I take her with me for all her suggestions and opinions and basically just tell me what to get. It's really a lot of work because you have to use a lot of brain power to figure out what you want and what colors you want and all of the above. So anyways, I have been long overdue for just like doing some decorating in my house, and our house is a total fixer-upper, so I do like little projects as time goes on, and I have been wanting for a long time to redo my bedroom because that's just like a place where I retreat every night, where I do my journaling, my reading, and I really want it to be like a cozy space that I can go to that is just like a relaxing space. So I now have to do a dresser. I have to put it together. Building IKEA furniture is a project. So wish me luck.
I will wait on your border until you will let me in.
I just left the nutrition talk that we gave today at a local company in town, and we're doing a series of these over the course of the month. And we are just so excited because we're passionate about helping people and helping people in our community as well. And it's crazy how many people out there just don't have basic nutrition knowledge. And so it just lights my soul up to be able to go talk to people and help them find out how to lead a healthier life and just educate and give people simple ways to feel better in their day-to-day. It's crazy how many people I think don't realize that they walk around feeling like shit, and that's not the norm, and that's not how it has to be. So I'm just feeling super grateful today that I get to do this on a daily basis and work with all of you wonderful people, and life is just good.
Be my lover, yeah. Be my best friend. I will wait on your border until you will let.
So if you follow me on social media, you probably saw my post about intuitive eating. So I just got done with about 4 months of going through a diet phase. It took that long because we just took it nice and slow. And then last week I had a photo shoot, and then I wrapped up my diet phase. So I was mentally and physically ready to be really done with it. And so I knew it was time to turn things around. But thinking about going into this next phase, I really just felt burnt out with macro tracking and wanted to try something new. So every time I do a diet phase or have any of my clients do a diet phase, it's important to do a diet break. So I always do that. It's usually about 10 to 14 days where I don't track. I just eat intuitively and feel my body as it needs, maybe indulge a little bit more here and there. But I've done this many times now, and the more I do it, the more comfortable I get with eating intuitively and knowing what my body needs just to kind of maintain. I decided that I wanted to stretch this out for a longer period of time. Since I don't have any real specific performance goals or aesthetic goals right now except for just kind of maintaining, I thought this would be the perfect time to try it out. And working with all my clients, we know that everybody gets to that point of being a little burnt out with macro tracking. So I thought it would be a good idea to document my journey, show you guys kind of how it works, and hopefully, you know, if you ever come to this place in your journey, this will help you out. I have tracked macros for almost 5 years, so I know my body really, really well. I know what good balance in my day looks like, and so I feel really confident listening to my body and eating throughout the day without having to weigh, measure, and track everything. So, you know, we all do this to a certain extent if we go out to eat or if we just take a day off here and there. So I'm basically just gonna do this every single day. I will still probably input my food 1 or 2 days a week just to make sure I'm not way overeating or way undereating, especially one macro or the other. You know, it's really easy to gravitate, I don't know, for me to gravitate towards carbs and fats. So just making sure that I'm keeping it balanced, keeping everything in check. I do have a coach still, and I think it's even more important now to have her along with me so that we're just making sure that biofeedback and everything is in check. And although I can monitor those things to an extent myself, it always helps to have somebody from the outside looking in, because a lot of times they can see what we can't, or, you know, she can call me out if I'm being crazy and think I'm eating enough and I'm not, or whatever it may be. So I will have a coach through this, and I'll keep you posted on how she guides me through it and how I'm feeling. So I have a check-in with her tomorrow, so we'll really dive deeper into what this phase is gonna look like for me, and then I'll continue to update you guys on that. I have been back to normal CrossFit classes this past week, and it's felt really good. I've still kind of scaled back in certain areas or just controlled my intensity. You know, being in a deficit for that long and then just taking a diet break does not mean that all of a sudden you're gonna be back to normal. Our bodies through a diet phase become more and more depleted, and it takes time to replenish that. So I'm still feeling a little weak and I get gas pretty easy, but workouts have felt good, and I've stayed really on top of just fueling around my workouts and recovering well.